4 competitors at one time. Then we had 3 competitors, and now we're down to 2 competitors. So guess what? You guys get to streamline all the way through to the final rounds. Isn't that nice and lovely of people to drop out of matches? One wasn't their fault, and one just kind of dropped out because he didn't answer messages. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the players that we have on hand. Of course, this is the DC Exhibition Match Bracket 2. We have first up Kirk, the consigliere. Nope, I murdered it already. Kowalkowski, the consigliere.
Got that right.
The consigliere Kowalkowski. I got it right. I nailed it. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm doing great, Doug. I'm really excited to be here. I play a lot of movie trivia, and I take that real seriously. And I'm taking this seriously, too, but it's something I think come just relax, have a little more fun with. I'm excited to see how I do. I'm comfortable with the movie trivia, obviously. I was a huge DC fanboy when I was a younger man, and I can say pretty confidently that I've forgotten more about DC comics than most people will ever know. Unfortunately, the key word there is forgotten. So I'm hoping some of the questions that you ask here trigger some old memories. I'm going to have fun playing Malcolm. Love Malcolm. Tons of respect for Malcolm. Does tons of hard work around here. Keep our community thriving. And I'm always excited to see him get a chance to come and play and take a break from all the heavy lifting he does. So I'm going to try and win. But if I lose to somebody, there's a lot of worse people I can lose to than Malcolm.
I couldn't agree more. Malcolm the Crusher Lay, how are you doing today, good sir? I share a screen with you a few more times. A few other areas. I enjoy having the conversations with you that I do. How are you excited to be a part of this DC exhibition tournament?
I'm really excited. And I'm slightly glad that due to conditions it went down to 2, and I think this is the first time me and Kirk's played one-on-one in any league, so it's going to be
fun. You guys see it here first. We made it happen. All right, guys. So you know how this works. It works like any other league. The first round, it's kind of like geekdom in any other league. You get 10 questions. If you answer all 10 questions, you get a bonus question. I will be keeping score. It's 15 seconds. You get 3 repeats, 1 challenge. If you challenge something, I'll go over it, and we'll come up with a fair and just direction. Going into it right now, Kirk, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Malcolm, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Froze a little bit, but we're good. All right. Let's start it off. Round 1. In Batman 1966, what did Batman use to get rid of the shark? I think this is a little bit of a softball question. What do you think, Doug? I absolutely think this is a softball question. The question writers really need to step up their game. Hey, I wrote this question. Don't tell me to step up my game. Listen, I'm going to say what I got to, and that's going to be a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. I know Jay's pain now of having to try and banter with yourself. Let's go to Kirk first. Kirk, what do you got?
I think it was as on the nose that it sounds. Bat shark repellent?
That is correct. Malcolm, what do you have?
Shark repellent.
That is correct. Okay, so I found a co-host. We got 1-on-1 on the board. Mr. Jay Burns is here to co-host with me, like you might see in a later match. He's a little upset still that he's not going to the second round. It's okay. So we're gonna go to question 2. And in the world of comics, what year saw the release of the comic Dark Knight Returns? I would say this is a quintessential comic. What would you say, Jay?
Quintessential is a big word for you. I'm surprised you got it out.
I know, right? I'm proud of myself.
The Dark Knight Returns, by far, probably one of the greatest pieces of Batman to be put to the page.
I absolutely agree. And it looks like our opponents are ready and our contenders are ready. Malcolm, what do you got? What's your answer?
I mean, I know what year the animated movie of this comic came out, but I put 96.
Oh, Kirk, what do you got?
I cannot escape these release dates questions. I said 86.
That is correct.
Yeah, boy.
You were a decade off, Malcolm. Not bad. All right. Next question. In animated movies, what war was at the beginning of Justice League: The New Frontier? Now, Jay,
Yes, sir.
my question is, war, what is it good for?
I believe the answer is absolutely nothing.
That's 10 points. I'm giving them 10 points just for the answer. It was beautiful. I definitely think the question rating has improved. I
Since
learned
you
a few
added some
things.
question writers, it's definitely gone up a
Yeah,
level.
it has. All right, and we're gonna go to Kirk first. Kirk, what do you got?
I said World War II.
That is incorrect. Malcolm, what do you got?
I put World War One.
That is incorrect. It was actually the Korean War.
Oh.
That one that nobody ever learns about in school.
The one that we lost and no one learns about. In Tower of Babel, what villain breaks into Batman's computer to get the information on the JLA?
That is a fantastic question.
I actually really like this book, this graphic novel, this masterpiece of a interesting work. We're gonna go ahead and looks like they're ready. Malcolm, what do you got?
Hush.
Incorrect. Kirk, who do you got?
I believe it was Ra's al Ghul.
That is correct. Kirk just knowing the answers. All right. In the movie that everybody loves, in Jonah Hex,
Jeez.
who played Quentin Turnbull? I think
Hell of a name for a villain to have.
it is a hell of a name for a villain to have. You may have given away a hint, but it's okay.
Well, no,
But it's okay.
because
It's a very villainous
my
name.
character. It's going to be
It's a very villainous. And they look like they're both ready. Kirk, what do you got?
Is it John Malkovich?
That is correct. And Malcolm, what do you got?
I put Clint Eastwood.
would have been better.
That would be interesting. Clint Eastwood. All right. In Justice League, Crisis. In Justice League, Crisis on Two Earths. Who let the bomb destroy the alternate Earth? This was a interesting movie, to say the least. It introduced some interesting villains from a different Earth, and I think it's underrated as a Justice League movie. I don't think a lot of people pay attention to it. Both Kim Pattons have characters. I'm gonna call you characters today, guys. Both characters have their boards up. Malcolm,
Jokester.
Kirk, who do you have?
Owlman?
That is correct. Woo! All right. Batman Hush, the movie. Who does Catwoman drop off a building?
If you could drop one person off a building, who would it be?
Myself.
Yikes. You got a D&D campaign to live for, buddy.
That's the only thing I have to live for. D&D campaigns, guys. Which, side note, make sure you check out the D&D campaign with a bunch of your favorite reactors and fan competitors happening on Friday nights at 11:30 EST. Let's go to Kirk. Kirk, what do you got?
Was it Killer Croc?
That is incorrect. Malcolm, what do you got?
Penguin.
That is incorrect. The answer was Lois Lane. Here's a little softball for you guys. In Superman Red Son, where does Kal-El land instead of Kansas?
Now the question is how specific are you looking for?
I'm looking for country. Not super specific. If I said it was a softball, it's not super specific. Both of them are ready. Kirk, what do you got?
Russia?
That is correct. And Malcolm, what do you got?
He lands in Russia.
That is correct. All right. Next question. I think it's another softball. Who played Perry White in Man of Steel?
Man of Steel. Hated movie. Love it. Unlike some people in this call.
I mean, I don't hate this movie. I don't think it's bad, but do I think it's the traditional Superman? No. Let's go to Malcolm. Malcolm, who do you got?
Lawrence Fishburne.
That is correct. And Kirk, who do you got?
Lawrence Fishburne.
That is correct. In your last question, in Justice League versus Teen Titan, who is controlling the Justice League? I very much like this movie.
This movie was a lot better than I thought it would have been. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, because when you originally think Teen Titans versus Justice League, it's like, oh, they're going to smash them and destroy them. But it was actually a good fight. All right, both of them got the board up. Kirk, who do you got?
I haven't watched this one yet. I'm guessing Deathstroke.
Nope. Close. Not. Sorry, not close, but no. Malcolm.
Ventriloquist.
That is incorrect. It was actually Trigon.
Oh, that's my second guess.
That was Raven's father. All right. After round one, we have Kirk with a total of 7 points and Malcolm trailing behind with a total of 3 points. Guys, we are going to go to the wheel round. Wheel round is you get 4 questions. There can be multiple choices. There can be stealing. Since there's not multiple competitors in there, I don't need a whiteboard from the opponent to steal. You will receive out of the categories The Flash, Heroes, which is what we are calling our spinner's choice, Batman, Darkseid, Wonder Woman, Rogues Gallery, which is the opponent's choice, DC movies, New 52, animated movies, and release dates. Now, Kirk, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I think I want to defer.
Okay, defer to Malcolm. Malcolm. It's spinning. It's spinning. And the category is Rogues Gallery. Kirk, you get to pick what category you are going to give Malcolm.
Um.
Do you need the categories again?
Yeah, give me one more time.
Absolutely. You have The Flash, Batman, Darkseid, Wonder Woman, DC movies, New 52, animated movies, or release dates.
Just because I want it off the wheel, give them release dates.
All right, release dates is now off the wheel. Malcolm, as soon as you're ready, I will give you your questions and release dates. You get 4 questions and release dates. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 2005 gave us Batman Begins, History of Violence, and what other DC property?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice. A, Superman Returns. B, Catwoman. C, Constantine. Or D, Jonah Hex.
Constantine.
That is correct for 1 point. Question 2. What year saw the release of Swamp Thing?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Your multiple choice is A, 1982, B, 1983, C, 1984, or D, 1985.
1985.
That is incorrect, Kirk, for 1 point. Your
83.
option. Oh,
I'm going to say
83?
83.
That is incorrect. It was 1982. All right. Your third question in in release dates. Superman and the Mole Men were released in what year?
Multiple choice.
Man.
Yikes.
1950 A, 1951, B, 1954, C, 1966, or D, 1961.
It sounds like a crappy one they would have in the 50s. I'm going to guess 1951.
That is correct. Malcolm pulling it out. All right. Your last question in movie release dates. What year gave us the animated movie Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, Batman Under the Red Hood, and Superman Batman Apocalypse?
2011?
That is incorrect. Kirk for a 2-point steal.
Say 2010.
That is correct for 2
Damn
points.
you, Brooklyn!
All right. Going to Kirk. Kirk, as you can see, it's still on Rogue Gallery.
All right.
Wonder Woman.
I'm going to go ahead and spit again.
All right. Jeez.
Wonder Woman.
Heroes. Your pick.
And I'm sorry, can I have them one more time?
Absolutely. The Flash, Batman, Darkseid, Wonder Woman, DC movies, New 52, or animated movies.
And is DC movies DC and DEC Worlds of DC? Are they all DC movies?
They are not all DC. They are not DCEU.
Okay. Let's go movies.
DC movies? All
Yeah.
right. Your first question in DC movies. In Constantine, who plays Chaz Kramer?
Is that Shia LaBeouf?
That is correct for 2 points. Question 2. In Superman 2, where does the Daily Planet send Lois and Clark?
Niagara Falls.
Correct for 2 more points.
So we're just a little housekeeping here. We're getting into knockout territory.
We are. So if you answer your next question right without going to multiple choice, it'll be a knockout.
Well,
So-
no. If he gets this next question
Oh
right,
yeah, that's right.
be at 10 points, and then if he gets his next question wrong or Malcolm steals it, they're going into round one.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Question 2. I'm sorry. Question 3. 3. I'm right. In Jonah Hex, who plays Burke?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. A, Michael Shannon. B, Wes Bentley. C, Michael Fassbender. Or D, Aidan Quinn.
Aidan Quinn.
That is incorrect. Malcolm for a 1-point steal.
Rez Bentley.
That is incorrect. Michael Fassbender.
Oh, I don't remember him in that movie.
He doesn't remember being in that movie either, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yep. Your final question in DC movies. In Green Lantern, during the party, when the helicopter crashes, what does Hal create?
A race car and a racetrack.
That is correct. All right. So, with that, our end scores, Malcolm has 5 points. Kirk has 15 points. Malcolm, you are going to be, you're still in this because you can get 10 points, but you're going to have to answer all 3 of your questions. With that being said, Kirk, I need numbers 1 through, give me 3 numbers, 1 through 12.
1 through 12?
Yep.
Okay. Tomorrow's my daughter's birthday, so I'll do 10 and 12. And let's see, this is bracket number 2, so I'll do 2.
Okay. And Malcolm.
Right. I'll do 11 and 4, and then 5.
All right, 11, 4, and 5. 11 in DC movies. In The Dark Knight Rises, how many years have passed since Harvey Dent has died?
He does
2
still have
ye-
all of his repeats.
You do have a repeat, yes.
2 years.
That is incorrect. It is 8 years. With that, your winner, Kirk Kowalkowski. I'm going to go ahead and go over to Malcolm first. Malcolm, I know this isn't where you wanted to end it up. I'm sure that's not, but you did a hell of a job, and you fought the entire way. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm super rusty in my comic knowledge, so the comics is what did me in a lot of the time. But had I got a better category in round 2, it could have been a lot different.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
Absolutely. No, I agree with you 110%, good sir. I'm excited to have these new leagues starting off because we're going to have people have chances to jump in these leagues more often. We're finding question writers so that we can do more trivia as well. Going over to Kirk. Kirk, you are advancing into the next round to either face Brandon Dunlap, Ryan Premison, Bill Carriola, or Nicholas Tuig.
There's some tough names.
Those are some tough names.
Yeah.
But how are you feeling about this match, and are you excited for the semifinals?
Absolutely, yeah. And hats off to Malcolm. You couldn't have had worse luck on the wheel. And Malcolm, I'm sorry, man. If I'd known those release dates questions were going to be that nasty, I might not have given them to you, man. The Mole Men, that's a rough one. So, and then I got to pick my category, and I get to go to movies, which of course is my strength. Yeah, I mean, and I got a lot of those round 1 questions were just in my wheelhouse. It's having what's good for me is I have a nice base general DC knowledge. A lot of the newer comics I haven't read, some of the anime movies I haven't read, but I'm familiar with the source material. Where it comes from, so I can kind of pull that out of the ether. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm glad I did as well as I did. I was able to get a lot more questions right than I thought I might be able to. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds. Maybe I'll go pull some of my old back issues out and start reading them, and get ready for the next round.
Absolutely, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see what happens here, especially in the next rounds. Once we get this 4th bracket up and running, which is getting ready to be recorded soon. So you'll see that after bracket 3. Make sure you check out bracket 3. And make sure that you keep your eyes peeled. Until next time, guys. Enjoy your